I don't know. Like crickets right now. Wow. It is Friday. It is the 8th. So the video that I wanted to film is going to be, I think, a piece that I'm going to paint and then put into my sketch journal that I showed you guys. It's this sketchbook from Printfresh that I've shown you before. I was doing that draw your day exercise in here for one of my previous videos that it was from a class that I took on Skillshare. So I want to complete a project for another class that I watched, which is part of this like illustration sketching workshop type of thing. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna sketch yet, but it's gonna turn into a gouache illustration at the end of it, and we'll see what happens. But then I want to put it in here because it's just going to be sort of a casual project, not something for my shop or anything like that. Okay, so today is Wednesday. It is the 20th of February, so a little bit of a jump. I ended up taking about a week and a half off from everything, so both the making side and then also social media, website, YouTube, all of that stuff. I was sort of running out of inspiration, just feeling a little bit of artist block, I guess, and so before I let that get too far, I just decided let's just stop for a second and recuperate. So that went well. And yesterday and today I've been back at it, painting actually. So I've been working on more landscapes still, but these are little acrylic pieces. And so basically the idea behind this is that I have accumulated some, you can see them back there, some canvases. So I'm using new canvases I have, but also using up some old paint stash and random supplies, some like canvas paper and stuff that I already had in my stash. And the different types of things that I came up with are sort of these blue and gray landscapes. Some of them have, you can see this one has metallic in it for sort of the, I guess, sunset there at the bottom. And so that metallic paint is some of this like cheaper, like I guess glitter, it's more on the glittery side, some of it, or like pearlescent acrylic paint that I've had since forever, I guess, like college. So some of that, and I have some like cheaper craft level acrylic paint. So mixing that in with some of my nicer stuff to create some cool landscapes. And so these are all mini sizes. Let's grab some of the other ones. So there are these dark and light blue metallic scenes. They have the shiny, if you can see that, sort of sunlight in them. So light and dark. And then also some that have this sort of neon lemon light at the bottom, and I ended up really liking this. I'll show you some close-ups too, but there you go, you can see that. So you can see that the lemon ones are a little bit different. They were blue. They were painted all over yellow first, whereas these ones just have the shiny paint in that sort of bottom area of the canvas. I don't know if this is in focus. Anyway, so how many paintings do I have here? I have 3, 6, 7, and then I have 9 total. So there's 2 that I'm still working on out in the living room just to watch TV at the same time. But here is my sort of, I saw this picture from this like women's clothing brand in Hawaii, and they posted this like amazing landscape picture, and I don't know the original source of it. I'm not really sure about it, but I'll post the link to their Instagram page below. I just love looking at their models and the landscapes. It's just like, let's go to Hawaii. So other than the paintings, I've been working on still using up supplies, and so some of that is this like crazy paper stash that I have, and so I made two backgrounds so far. These are some watercolor, like deep foliage, like sort of abstract looking. If you can see, it's just like mottled in texture. Sort of reminds me of some of the backgrounds that I was doing for my college thesis work in a way, although on regular paper instead of Mylar. So the plan for these, I have two, like one big one, this is the big one, and then I have a little one, and so the idea is to hopefully draw on these in white gel pen. I don't know, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that versus painting in white gouache, since that would be more time consuming and annoying. But I'm not sure how the papers are going to hold up to it. These are, there's like brush hairs in here, sorry, it's annoying me. Some of my brushes have been getting used, which means that they want to give off their hairs a little bit more often than normal. So I think that they're going to be like floral patterns, so, or maybe not patterns, but like bouquets of like white line drawing flowers on top of this, and see how it works out. So, but yeah, the paper, I'm confused because it's just this like pile of random stuff. So these are the things that I'm working on for the next few days, is some more acrylic paintings. I'd like to get like a chunk done and maybe take some pictures that I can apply to some shows, specifically with these, because I think they'll be nice pieces for people to just sort of pick up and take home. They're very easy to display. Canvases like this, you can just hang on a nail, or you can string wire across the back of here. So I think those will be good for in-person shows to have as options for original art versus just prints. Thursday. It's the 21st of February. Today is sort of a busy day. I just finished taking a shower, but this morning I did a bunch of admin type of stuff for art and for other things. I got a bunch of social media posts scheduled out, and since I took a week off of social media, that's been needing to be done. And then also I figured out a billing issue for some medical stuff with my accident, which is really annoying. I don't know, it's so frustrating. Like, just, I paid you money to take care of me, and now could you just take care of me without making it like a literal circus to get things done? Yeah, insurance in America, it's great. So the rest of what I want to do today and tomorrow is an admin type of focus on Etsy, because as you know, the Etsy shop did not relaunch in January because of a lot of reasons. It was probably unrealistic to think that I could do it in January anyways, even if all that stuff wasn't going on. But now I have some time, and so today the plan is to do a big photo shoot of a bunch of stuff. So I'll be gathering all the items that I do want to go out in this round, because the plan is to do this sort of on a quarterly-ish basis throughout the year versus just sort of randomly. That way it can be more planned and more special when different like groups of pieces come out together. So it's mostly going to be the gouache landscapes. A few of the Inktober pieces I think I'll include in that as well, and then I'll probably list some of the canvases that I just did this week because they're also landscapes, so it'll go together nicely. And then the plan was to list some prints as well, but I haven't had a chance to do much experimentation with the prints themselves, so that might be tomorrow. So today might be focus on all the original artwork for Etsy, and then tomorrow I can do a focus on the prints that will be available. It's not going to be for everything. So if there is something that you want to see as a print in my Etsy shop, let me know, because otherwise I'm just going to pick what I want to be a print, because I'll be doing it myself. So I can do one-off pieces or a custom order if you're interested in something particular, but you want it to be a print rather than an original. Excuse me, out of breath. I also worked out this morning, so I'm feeling good about that. I've been trying to get back on the bandwagon. This month is the 3rd anniversary since my car accident, where I was off my feet for a long time, and then just my lifestyle has changed a lot. So I've gained a lot of weight over those 3 years. I mean, it's not a lot when you think about that period of time, but to me, it's just the heaviest I've ever been, and I'm very unhappy physically with my health and things like that. So I'm trying to be a little bit better and be stronger and things like that. It's just very difficult to find types of exercise that I can actually do without stressing the pain and like side effects that I'm already having with my foot. So that can be difficult at times to like actually get a good workout without being in like pain because of that injury and not pain because I was working out. So that's really the plan for today. I'd hope to do a little bit more painting, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time. I also wanted to, there is my landlord like literally right outside my door. It's very awkward. Everybody. It is Sunday, the 24th of February, so almost to the end of the month. A few days left. Today, I actually got ready, as you can see. So that's nice. I'm waiting for Mr. R to get home so that we can go run some errands, I guess. It is extremely windy today. I don't know if you can hear it, but we've gotten like gusts up to like 40 miles per hour, I guess, today. So hopefully we don't lose power, because we tend to lose power during very busy storms like this. But maybe there's actually some preparation for the storm on that end. So what I've been working on today is doing some cleanup, but also I've been working on my sketch journal again. I want to get back into doing that on a more regular basis and do some different types of layouts and things like that. So today I'm doing a weekly layout for the sketch journal, so let me show you that. So this is what I'm working on today, and I am filming this, so maybe we'll put together a video outside of the blog for this. And so basically I'm starting with, I have it listed like Monday through Sunday, but I didn't really do anything on Monday, so I started with Tuesday. And I have a few pieces here that I'm going to be pasting into the sketchbook, which will be pretty fun. This is one of my like scrap prints from the little postcard size prints that I was making this weekend. So right now I'm getting there. I have half of it inked already, just so that less smearing and stuff like that. So I'm working left to right. So I just need to finish my Thursday entry and then ink this side, and then we'll be into the fun part, which is filling in with some color. And I think I'm going to use, I don't know if I want to do watercolor, if I want to do gouache, or I also have this old box of watercolor pencils, so like the water soluble pencils. Okay everybody, it is the end of February and it has been a really short month obviously, and it's gone by so fast, but it's been amazing. I've been able to get a lot of different things done this month, a lot more paintings and finishing up the tiny sketchbook, and I have some listings that are going up on Etsy very soon. I totally missed my January deadline, but it is what it is, so those things should be active soon. Maybe not the day that this vlog goes out, but in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for more information about a few new listings going up in Etsy. So upcoming for me in March is working on the regular sketchbook project, which I told you about much earlier, and I've had it for a while, but I just never started it, never got into it. I was so focused on the tiny sketchbook that this sort of became, you know, something that I just procrastinated on a lot, obviously. So that's my next big push, is going to finish this. And so it's going to contain a bunch of illustrations and sort of little like phrases and quotes. So a little bit of illustration practice, a little bit of lettering practice, and sort of combining those two elements. The first one is done, and then I'm working on the second one right now. I have some of the main like color blocked out on that. And so they're just going to be probably all people. I think that's something to challenge myself with, although I'm not sure if the faces are going to be there. So it may all be like profiles or like from behind type of pictures, or like this girl has her face completely covered with her hair because she's just looking down into her phone. So I think it's going to be all that sort of thing, so that it's a little bit less difficult, but I'm still doing some figurative work, which is still enough challenge for me. So that's that. And other than that, no big announcements yet. But I think that I did get this present in the mail the other day. I got one of these monthly sketch box. They're like a subscription box with art supplies in it. And so I'm not going to show it to you here because I want to do something a little bit longer. It was requested that I do an unboxing video for this. So I think I'll do a separate video where I do a quick little unboxing and then maybe test out some of the supplies and show you sort of what comes in it. But so keep an eye out for that. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this short month, and I know that there wasn't as much regularity with my videos, but stay tuned.